Hey guys, it is Tiffany and welcome to my world. In today's video, we're going to be talking about airport hacks slash like flying tips, first time flyers type stuff, because I went to Florida in January and I learned a lot of stuff, and I guess this is more aimed towards flying Spirit, but maybe you can use this if you've flown like other flights. Let me know. Tell me if you find it helpful. I'm out of breath from talking. Okay, so if I look down, it's because this is over here. I don't have these numbered or anything, but let's just start off with a basic. Bring in a water bottle, and the note I put on here is you do have to pour it out once you get to security, but you can refill it up at a McDonald's, for example, and get a drink, pour it in there, or you could just refill it at a water fountain inside of the airport. Smart. You're not buying a water bottle that's like $4 in the airport or on the plane, and you get to keep the bottle, so do that. I don't know if anybody else knows this, but when I was shopping for plane tickets, I did not know this at first, but Grammy helped me. It says when you buy your ticket, just pay for the flight. So with Spirit, you can pay for everything all together, or if you just do it directly, like type in your flight and stuff on Google, it'll have you pay for your flight, and then you can add your seats and bags last. So just pay for the flight and go from there. A seat hack is you can get your seat for free, and that's if you like buy your flight and everything, and then when you get to the gate, get there early and tell them that you don't have a seat, and they should give you one for free. But this is for flying Spirit, just so you know. I don't know about everybody else. You might not get the best seat, but who knows. I got a seat closer to the front of the plane and by a window, just how I wanted. So a bag hack, and Grammy is very smart. She told me about this. Bring a carry-on bag for free. I will show you guys my carry-on bag. Basically, they didn't charge me or nothing. I scanned my flight. It said no bags, no nothing, because I did everything on my phone, and just walked in and just put my bag above the seat and still had like one personal item, and then I had like a grocery bag full of snacks and stuff. But don't have like the mini suitcases. I really don't recommend those, because if they do try to make it fit into the thing and say like it's not that size, the suitcases you can't really smush into the little bin thingy. So the more like duffel bag type ones you can. Next, while we're talking about snacks, a snack hack is don't buy airplane snacks. Your own snacks. Go to the dollar store, whatever, Target, Walmart, get a bunch of snacks, bring it in a grocery bag. They're gonna let you take it in there. At least this was my situation. I'm not gonna tell you it wouldn't work. I believe this should work anywhere, and it doesn't count as a personal item because you could have picked that up in the freaking airport. They don't know. So for Spirit, since I only had a carry-on, I don't know if this is everywhere, but for a carry-on, you're gonna want to have like travel size bottles that are 3.4 ounces and under. You can get travel size bottles from Target, Walmart, but Dollar Tree actually has a lot of them right now. Think about the bathroom in your seating. If you are not someone, like, depending on your flight, you may have to get up or not get up. So I'm not a problematic person, so sitting by the window is fine. I don't really have to hop over anybody to get out. But if you sit on the outside because you don't want a window seat, you might deal with people who are sitting on the inside and have to go over you to get out, and Spirit is very small. Very small. Just think about where the restroom is and how often you have to use it. You do pay for your seat. If you don't pay for it and they sit you wherever, you're just gonna have to deal with that. Next hack for your boarding pass, I have the Spirit app. Well, you can download your boarding pass and not have to pay to print it out and stuff on the paper and stuff at the airport, which I know for Spirit it's like $10 to do, but if you download it on your phone, simple, easy, save the coin. But you do have to save it to your wallet so it's more convenient and easily accessible. Another way to find cheaper tickets, I've heard Tuesdays and Thursdays are the best day to buy tickets. It is a little cheaper sometimes to buy the plane ticket like the day of at the airport or a few days before at the airport. Another thing that I forgot that Kanayla told me was when you go to the airport, like you have to take your shoes off when you go through this little thingy and you're standing in it. I tell people wear socks. I know people who don't care. They fly all the time and they're barefoot. I don't want my toes touching where y'all toes been touching. I just don't. So at least wear socks to the airport. Even if it's summer, you better throw on your Crocs, throw some socks on real quick, because you're gonna have to put your shoes in the bin thingy and walk through. So wear socks, because not everybody toes are clean. Next thing is wear a hoodie or something cozy, like a cardigan, or bring a throw blanket or something, because flights, like, you're already sitting. Even if it's like a short flight, it'd be like really cold sometimes, and then it gets really hot. I don't know what goes on in there, but I recommend bringing a blanket and at least a hoodie. Second to the last, make sure you bring something to keep you occupied. I know, like, on Delta there's Wi-Fi, and if your phone's on airplane mode you could still use it, but for Spirit it wasn't like that. So I just downloaded like some games, and I brought a book, and I edited some videos for YouTube on my way there. So like iMovie, all that you can use to edit on your phone. Bring snacks if you're bored, eat, I don't know. These are some items you might want to bring. A neck pillow, I did not have one of those. A throw blanket, earbuds, earplugs, hand sanitizer, wet wipes, Kleenex, all the basics, just because you're like really close to people and cramped up. And to me, airports are already like crazy because they're so crowded, hundreds and thousands of people in and out of them. Because I know people are like, well, Spirit sucks and Delta's better and the seats are better and you can watch movies. I don't care about really watching a movie. I can sit for 2 hours and read a book and stuff. And the time they expect you to get there, like for me, my flights had left a little early and we had got there early too. So my flights only felt like 2 hours and 15 minutes at most. So at home I could play on my phone for that long. So it just wasn't that important to spend like probably like $200-300 on a ticket when for what, a movie. But those are all my airport hacks and tips for my first time flyers, Spirit customers. Maybe you've flown before, you just wanted to see this video, and hopefully you learned something. I just feel like with all the craziness in the world, when everyone does go back to doing them and flying and traveling and stuff, I just hope everyone's safe. Thank you guys for watching my video. Comment down below your experiences flying, if you found this helpful. If you now feel like you wasted so much money flying, we live and we learn. Give it a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.